I just had another moment of being like, this shit is hard.
Tell me what you're into. Okay, things we could do. Come and make your move. Tell me what you're into. Okay, things we could do. Come and make your move. I'm done waiting. I thought it was impatient.
But today, I kind of wanted to make I'm making an informal video rant about being a business owner, facing reality of being a business owner, especially for a nonprofit program. I just had another moment of being like, this shit is hard. I am not a person to often admit when something's hard. I just get it done. I just figure it out. That was my moment of me being like, that's been my issue this whole time. You can't just figure shit out. You have to have it figured out, have a plan, do your very freaking best to follow through with the plan. And if the plan doesn't go according to plan, have another plan and, you know, just make sure there's some structure behind it before just throwing yourself out there and feeding your own self to the wolves. With having that reflective moment and coming to that this shit is hard moment, a moment of surrendering, I was just like, you just really gotta let go of the way that I've been doing things, because the way that I've been doing things haven't been as successful as they could be for my business. For those that don't know what I do, I'm the president and founder of Goode Entertainment Theater Production Company. It's a nonprofit theater company based in West Palm Beach, Florida. We focus on creating a positive, creating a positive space for basically Black and Brown people to collaborate together and work in live theatrical productions and cultural arts programs, to build community through our program, be surrounded by people who look like them, think like them, who they just understand without feeling misunderstood all the time, and get the proper training from us as well too. The era of when I started my business was from 2019 going into 2020. Now, we all know what happened in 2020. The pandemic happened. It was doomsday for everybody, for every business owner, for every family, however you made your money. It wasn't ideal. Through that age of social media growing and people, maneuvering, pivoting to social media aspects of things, that's where I flourished. I flourished really, really well with social media when it came to Goode entertainment. I didn't necessarily know where I wanted to go back then with the company. I never thought that the ideas that I have for my company, the plans that I have for my company now would be what it is today. What I was coming to in my reflection was that was my mistake, just not having, I guess, the plan or the vision of where I wanted to take this, because on social media, that was my bread and butter. I knew how to maneuver through that. I knew how to work through that because I've been on social media, that's as Gen Z, that's my niche. We know how to work through that. And I didn't think about how that would look outside of social media. I quickly began to pivot outside of social media versus just taking my time to really continue to build a community while I learned and processed and got the proper guidance I needed to take the company from social media and place it outside of social media into in person. A lot of people probably can relate, because how business was on social media, everyone made it seem like it was just so easy. At least to me, they made it seem like it was just so easy to, to pivot, uh to grow and expand very quickly. That was my thought process of oh, this is going to take off. This is, there's not many other programs, organizations that are doing what I'm doing, especially in the area that I'm in. This should be fine, because on our social media page, in my personal page, like we were hosting the community was there. I won't go into too much. I'll spare you the details, but the community was there. The engagement was there. It was fun. It seemed promising. That didn't translate well outside of social media. Once I realized that, hey, I want to take this outside of social media, that's where all just hell broke loose. The reality that I had to face was that you don't know nothing about running a business outside of social media. You don't know this world of being a business owner outside of the technology. And that reality really like punched me in the face, and it's still punching me and whooping my behind right now as I am basically starting my business from ground one. It hurts because it's just like you would think like in my mind, which I'll get over it. I'm gonna cry about it. I'm gonna throw my tantrum, curse at the wind, and we'll move forward. We will prevail. It's just like, damn, like what was it all for? The before struggles, the before uncertainties, does it all go in vain because we're starting over again? But I refuse to be that business to be like, oh yeah, all businesses fell in the first 5 years. Like, no, no. Maybe we're playing the long game. I don't care how long this takes. I don't want to come in here and say that I think that I'm not ideal or fit to be a business owner, because that's the complete opposite of the truth. I think I have all of the attributes and criteria of what it takes to be a successful business owner, which is why I am coming on here being transparent with you all and myself to be like, it's okay to start over. Like, it's okay to scrap literally scrap everything and just surrender to what you thought you knew. When I started my company, they again made it seem like it was just the easiest thing to maneuver into. And there was some part of me to be like, oh yeah, this is a lot of work. Like, I knew it was going to be a lot of work. That's without a doubt. Like, it takes a team, it takes community. I've been praying for a team. I'm like, God, like, send me the team, like, send me the people, send me what I need to be a successful leader and to have a successful program, to have a successful business, to have a successful organization. And those prayers have definitely been answered. Not in the way that I imagine. Definitely not in the way that I imagine. But for the better. 2 years ago, I was looking for a mentor, a business mentor. And there is a program called SCORE for business owners who need guidance and just need other people who are like-minded like them and need like business advice and like assistance with direction of how you want to take your business and longevity for your business. I would highly encourage it. It's SCORE, SCORE. They have retired business owners. They're most likely older people who've been in the industry, the business industry for a long time, who have a lot of knowledge and insight in the business world and operation and all that stuff. And it's just super helpful. It's helpful so far. I signed up for that last year, 2 years ago. And unfortunately they were unable to like find someone who was in the field that I was in, which is like theater, entertainment, all that sort of stuff. And I forgot what happened in between there, but I just know like it just didn't happen. We didn't go from there. Fast forward to like 2, 3 years later. Yeah, about 2 years later. I'm in the program now. I have my mentors, and they the rosy pink glasses shades that I had on my eyes have been snatched from my eyes. And they were like, this is your reality right now. And your reality isn't helping you or this program, this organization. So we need to pivot. We need to change. Scrap everything. Start from ground one. Start like you're this is you back in 2019, 2020, whatever the case may be, and let's do this in a way that is going to be beneficial not only for you, for this program, and for the people that you're trying to involve with this program. And it's just like, it's just that gut wrenching moment. It's just that, moment. But it's just like, I know that it is a lot of work, but I have the knowledge now. I get why it's necessary. I get why they're doing what they're doing with me. It just hurts, because you think it's just pride. It's your pride, it's your ego of being like, but I know these things. Because that's how I was sort of in that meeting when I did meet with them. And I was at that point, I just had to tell myself, like, shut up. Like, you know nothing. Like, you know nothing. You know nothing. Be a student, close your mouth, just listen, do as they say. Like, you couldn't get this information from anywhere else, this help, this care, even though it was really tough. It was really tough meeting for me personally. You can't get this anywhere else, not like this. There are people out there who don't care. There are people out there who would just like overcharge you and just take your money, and you get nothing for real. I really wish I would have started this program 2 or 3 years ago when I really needed the assistance, but you don't know what you don't know. Like, you don't know what's out there until you learn what's out there. Meeting them, it was just like, I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm going to listen to what you say. You know, I'll keep some ideas, some thoughts. I'm not going to scrap entirely everything, because ideally, from the conversation that I had with gotta love sweet old technology. So like 12 to 13 minutes of that video got cut off or muted because my microphone died and I didn't realize it. But the gist of those 12 to 13 minutes was me encouraging young business owners in general, but especially young business owners, that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to start over. It's okay to not know what you're doing. It's okay to be uncertain or scared, but don't continue to move forward in ignorance and uncertainty. Seek the resources out there. Get the proper guidance that you need. You don't have to do all of this alone. This is a really significant career choice. Trust in your vision. Trust in your why. Hold on to your why. Remember that it's not about you. Take you out of the equation. That the image that you have for your company, for your business, for your organization, whatever it is that you have, is important. It does make change. You can do it. And please don't give up. It just seems so exhausting. It is exhausting, but don't give up. We do need you. You are important. Your business is important. Your impact is important and it's necessary. But make sure you move forward with confidence. What confidence looks like is your paperwork is together. Your structure is together. Your foundation is together, because you don't want to be 5 years, 10 years down the line and you have no plan. You don't know where to go to. You don't know where to turn. You don't know how to sell your business to other people. You don't know how to advertise your business to others for them in exchange of profit. Not customers, but investors, sponsors, donors, all of these people, grants, funding, that type of stuff. But get those resources, use those resources, scrap everything sometime, get you a team, get you an assistant, somebody. You cannot do this alone. Find the professionals. That's my mistake. It's okay to let people know that you don't know what you're doing. You can't, no one knows what they're doing for real. We're all in a Sims game and we're pretending. It's okay. But that's what I wanted to leave off. And For those that believe in faith, continue to push your faith. Continue to have faith. Continue to trust the vision that has been so uniquely and beautifully created for you from the Creator, from Source, from God, from whatever you believe in. Like, it's no mistake. And I know it could feel like that sometimes. For me, it feels like that sometimes. Like, why choose me to to be the leader of such a monumentous project or purpose or journey, you know, in this world. But sometimes you just gotta leave the why and the how alone and just do. And that's been my lesson as well. But I hope this helps somebody. It's probably good that I re-recorded it anyway. I know I'm not alone in this, you know. I know someone else feels me. I know someone else understands. And it sucks that it's not talked about enough in great detail from others, because everyone is trying to hide their vulnerability and their transparency. But listen to me if you want. But I say all this to say is just keep going. Find your people, you know, find your community, understand your niche. If you have a niche, aim for longevity. You know, don't try to move so quickly in this process, in this journey. I know you see people out there doing like quick cash grab like opportunities. Please don't engage. If you're trying to do this for a long time, if you're trying to build generational wealth, if you're trying to build a legacy, if you're trying to really have something that is for the community, for the people, whatever the case may be, whoever it is that you're trying to reach, take your time. Take your time. This will take time, definitely. But you have this. And don't take it personal, because I took it personal and that got me nowhere. So now I'm taking myself out of the equation to the best of my ability. And I'm doing what I need to do. So the people who really truly benefit from my creation will get the benefit that they need in the best way possible. And what I'm doing is aligned with my mission and my vision that I have created. So I owe that to myself and to this company and to those people. So that's what I have to say. I'm done talking. All right. Bye for now.